Hello YouTube, this is RealTechNow 101. Today I'm going to be showing you how to run Linux on two different apps, like desktop Linux. First app you're going to need is Complete Linux Installer, so go to the Play Store, type in Linux, Complete Linux Installer right there, just click on that, and that will bring you there. So you can either, download that. Once you download that, just open. It'll download BusyBox, that's fine. Go to install guides. I'm going to show you how to install Ubuntu, but I'm actually going to be running Kali down here. So you just click that. I'm just going to be showing you how to do this because on Kali there's less options. So I'll show you, hit download image, there's just one type. But this is the most, so to pick your download type, large image has a bunch of programs and stuff. It's quite a lot bigger, but if you have an SD card that's like 32 gig like mine, or 64 if you have a Galaxy, get the large space. If you have a small image, I would get, or if you have no SD card or a small, I would get the small. The core is for you Linux users out there who want the terminal, and that's cool. I mean, that's, if you can do that, that's great. So once you've done that, I'm just gonna hit large. Either download from a torrent or SourceForge. I like to download from a SourceForge just because it's a lot faster, I think. But of course, torrent, you can change the directory of the download, so either way. Once you've started the download, you want to install two apps. One of them is the terminal app, terminal emulator, which will run your Linux command line. So it basically boots up Linux, and after that it links to the VNC Viewer app, which will allow you to show your desktop. So basically like this right here, your whole your graphical user interface, your this and everything you see. Once you've done that, put it where you want to put it, but remember the path name. A great app for this is File Manager. You can get it on the Play Store, because like if I go to my SD card and go to Kali, it shows me my path name right here. And I can just click on, where's my image? Yeah, that one, that's my image. But anyway, once you have that placed, extract it, and that'll create a bigger .img file. So once you've done that, oops, I didn't do that. Go back to the Complete Linux installer, hit launch. They will already have preset paths for you, but it doesn't really work for most phones, I don't think. So just hit add. I'm just gonna hit edit, and you just name it. It's the same thing. I just named mine Kali, just because there was already a Kali there. And then I just went here. I'll show you how to get places. If you go to storage, if you have it in if you just downloaded it to your internal SD card, just go to SD card 0, and that'll bring you to like your home file page. And then if you didn't move it at all, just go to downloads, and it'll be there. If you moved it to your SD card, and if you moved it to your SD card, you probably know how to navigate that. So I just put mine in Kali 2, and then save changes. Once you're done with that, just hit start, and then it'll come up with a bunch of text that says it's loading, it found. And once you see root at localhost / whatever that thing is, I guess it's a hashtag, not really. But once you see that, or something like that, you exit that up. Linux is currently running on your device, but as you see, that's text. So You may say we have a problem. Well, that's what the other app is for. Android VNC viewer right there. So once you open that, you'll this will be blank. I named mine Kali. I had a bunch of them, as you can see. I went through like all of them. The password for Kali, they actually got the password wrong. It is not Debian, as here I'll show you. On here they said it was Debian. Go to install guides, Kali. Scroll to the last page. It says password is Debian right there. It is not Debian. It is Kali Linux. I actually contacted the developer on that. So it's Kali Linux. And then just hit keep. Address is always going to be port 5900. Address is always going to be localhost. Your address is your IP address. So you can actually connect to a computer on your network and possibly anywhere in the world, but you want it on your phone, obviously, so you can just do that. Once you've got that all set up, all you need is localhost 5900 and the password. You can change everything else later. You should connect. There you go. You are now running Kali. I'm going to show you how to use this. Actually, I'll show you how to use this when I run the other one. Another Kali that you can run. Also, whenever you're running this one, make sure don't just close the window. Hit exit. And then exit. Enter. And then it'll kill that. Once you see... Hold on. Okay, once you see root at whatever, you can exit out of that. Close window. You always have to hit close window, because if you just close the application by going to recent apps, it won't work. It'll keep running, because it'll mess up your Linux if you do that. So that's actually kind of good. Just while we're on the complete Linux installer, they actually have a widget right here. So when you first click on it, it'll say which shortcut do you want to use, and you'll say Kali E. In my case, and you just click that, and it goes there really quick. You can boot up Linux in less than 30 seconds, no problem. The cool thing is, Android VNC Viewer has one too. So you just click on that. Bam, you just loaded it. No problem. So once you get that all set up, oops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go here, click exit. Okay. There. Okay, next app I'm going to show you is Linux Deploy. So if you come up here, type in Linux again, it'll be the second app. So you click on that. This app is, I think it's for the people who just sort of want to run it. Because it's a lot simpler to load. It makes more sense. It has more graphic stuff. Less user required work. So once you have that, and you don't have to switch around apps very much at all. You hit the little download icon. First you want to come down here, select your distribution. Oh, yeah, distribution. You can get any one of those. Your distribution suite if you want. Architecture, your URL, that should be all automatic. Installation path, I put mine under SD card 1. As you saw earlier when I went to my file manager, went to SD card, down to Kali, there's my linux.img, and then I go in there, and that's Kali E. So, I come here, you can set up all that, allow GUI, definitely want to do that. GUI settings, you can do that later, actually. Actually, you can do it now, I guess. If you have sticky keys at the bottom, like if you're running a Droid Razor or a lot of Android devices, actually, you have sticky keys. So you want to set up your width and height. If you go to settings and go down to about phone, and then you can see your display. Because I have sticky keys, it takes up 60 pixels, so I just put 900 and 540, and it works great. You can pick your pixel, and that's about it. See options. So once you're done with that, you can just hit in, and that will automatically install. It's very, very fast. It's pretty cool, actually. If you change any settings, you can just hit reconfigure. I'll just do that real quick. Yeah, sure. Just reconfigure. It actually takes longer than booting out. You just reconfigure that. So that'll save everything to a configuration file within it. Oh, okay, it's done. I guess not. Is it getting those, or is it already done? Oh, sweet. Okay, that's fine then. I think it's working now. Maybe. What is all that? Oh, those are apps I installed. Okay, end configure. Once you see end configure, hit start, mount, and that will start, and then VNC 5900, end start, and then that's it. That's all that happens. Once you're done with that, you come over here, Android VNC. I set this on a different one. I actually forget what the password is for this one. I think you set it yourself. Could be Debian. It might be Kali Linux. I think I might have set mine to Debian. I don't know. Just hit connect. And then here you are. As you can see, the dragon's not really the same. But that's okay. This one comes with, oh, I installed that. It comes with, it doesn't really come with much, but you can install stuff easier. This one works well with installing things, like the Software Center. That actually works, sort of. You can't actually install things, but you can look at things. I know, how cool is that? To get things, once you've looked at them with the Software Center, and to get the Software Center, if you open LX Terminal, eventually that'll work. There we go. You just come over here, you have to send text, type sudo apt-get install software center, or the whatever the name is of the app you want to install. Send text, and that will come up, sudo apt-get install software center. It is sort of annoying to send text, but good news is Bluetooth keyboards work. So do USB. If you have a good device like mine, I can actually plug. I have a really cool, I call it the tablet of power, I guess. It's a keyboard with a touchpad on the side. It's really awesome. It's great for gaming and stuff, because you can sort of like lean on the wall and have like the ability to control your character. And it's great for this because it only requires one very small USB connector. Once you've done that, oh, not send text, you want to come over here, send key, enter, send, and it'll solve it, and it'll tell you the size and everything. yeah, see zero installed, you know, it won't be upgraded or anything. That would be useless to me, so I should exit. What else do I have on here? Internet Iceweasel. It doesn't come with an internet browser. Iceweasel works. Nothing else does. So, get Iceweasel, yay. Yeah, that's Metasploit. It doesn't really work, especially because there's, like, no network on this. If you want to get Kali and you want to try to use any kind of, framework, such as Metasploit, you need to, I don't know if this works, but it's slightly possible that if you go to like Best Buy or something and get a $2 micro USB to USB female adapter, you can plug in a wireless network, like a connector, like a basically a Wi-Fi connector. And you might be able to sync up Kali with the connector and connect from a direct connection from there so you can read the network. Unfortunately, the Metasploit framework does not work. If I go Foundation Tools, Metasploit framework, ta-da, you are royally screwed. It'll come up with an error message in a minute, but I don't really want to wait for that. There's another program that does work. If you go here and go to Nmap, that works great. So yeah, that works. Okay, that is it. Once you're done with that, hit stop, unmount, and that will stop very quickly. This one's faster. The other one I like the other one better just because it has Metasploit framework pre-installed. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the Kali Linux option like that one did. It doesn't have like the Kali Linux folder in your start menu. You have to get through it through terminal. I haven't figured out how to do that, and for some reason it won't let me install any apps, except for like there's a game I got that worked, but I haven't been able to get Software Center, and I haven't been able to get Metasploit reinstalled. Thanks for watching. This is the longer one. There's a shorter tutorial. I guess you would have time by now. If you don't, I'm going to try to make a bunch of tutorials that are just express. That just shows you what to do, like, really quickly. And then I'll have these videos that are a lot longer. But much more in-depth and probably have more tips. So, have fun and good luck.